jigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black.
What up, what up? It's your boy, Bry Luther King, man. We live, moves in motion with Bry Luther King. Man, who we got in the building?
Man, we got Donovan Carter, man, you know, or DC, whatever easier.
The Donovan Carter. What's good with you? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, blessed, man. Just happy to wake up, see this Friday, be out here in Atlanta, get to see my pops, you, Benita, everybody.
Hey, it's live, man. So I want to kick off from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell us about your early years growing up?
Yeah, for sure. I was born in Washington, D.C., grew up there for a little bit, moved to Atlanta when I was 2 with my mom's. And then when I was 8, my father came and got me. I moved to Los Angeles. And I got East Coast, West Coast ties, but grew up in California, San Fernando Valley to be exact. Grew up there from 8, and I'm there till now. And yeah, man, I love it on the West Coast, but love coming out here to the South. Love that I had like both cultures growing up. And yeah, played ball when I was young. Used to play baseball, football. So really was into sports. And then yeah, just did that all the way up till college. Went to UCLA, got a full ride scholarship to play football there. Did my thing, wanted to go to the league. That didn't work out, had to pivot. And then God opened up another door for me. I got into acting, which was a blessing. I was in a show called Ballers on HBO with The Rock, was on there for 5 seasons. Did a few movies since then. And yeah, man, just kind of just going with the flow right now.
I think that's dope. We definitely gonna dive into some of that a little later, but do you ever see yourself leaving LA?
You know, I've been thinking recently a little bit, more than ever. Like if you'd asked me that 5 years ago, I'd have been like, nah, hell no, I'm dying. I'm like Tupac, I'm dying in LA. I ain't going nowhere. But now, man, Cali just getting so expensive. My folks ain't out there anymore. A lot of like friends and family leaving. So I'm thinking about it, but I don't know, man. California's home. Like it's tough. Like yeah. I love it out there. Like I'm always gonna visit and be tapped in, but it's just getting a little bit expensive. So we'll see. Whenever I start my family, yeah, I might have to make a move.
Nah, for sure. So, you know, talking about LA, you know, taking LA out of the equation, what other city would you consider moving to if you had to choose?
If I got the money, I could go anywhere, or
yeah, anywhere.
You know, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami. But I would be like bi-coastal, like Miami and LA. Okay. Miami in like the winter.
Okay.
And fall, LA the summers. But I'm thinking about like Vegas or Texas too. Just because they ain't no state tax.
That's true.
Yeah, Texas is crazy.
Shout out to 305, man, South Florida. So
Miami.
You mentioned going to UCLA.
Yep.
How was your experience at UCLA?
Yeah, man, it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I had a great time. A little bit too much fun sometimes, but you know, learn to balance it. But it was really fun. It taught me a lot about hard work, competition, time management, adversity. Yeah. Just taught me how to just be a man. I went in there as a young boy and came out a young man, and just taught me a lot about life lessons and just, you know, just everything, man. We preach competitive greatness there, and just taught me a lot about just legacy and just being able to like go to that school and be a part of that is just a blessing. Like every time I go on campus, I'm like, man, I got to go here. Like it's crazy.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, there's a lot of legends that came out of
UCLA. A lot, man, a lot. Jackie Robinson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the late Bill Walton, John Wooden,
man.
Myself, you know what I'm saying?
Russell Westbrook, right?
Russell Westbrook, Drew Holiday, right. Lonzo Ball. Man, the list go on, man. Arthur Ashe. Yeah. You know, the list go on.
Nah, that's dope, man. Did any of your teammates go pro?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had my boy Dayton Jones. He went first round. And what was that, 2000, 13 draft. My boy Jonathan Franklin. He went to the league. Brett Hundley, Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks.
That's dope.
Altron Werner. Josh Rosen. Yeah, we had a few. Like, it was kind of shaky when I was there. It was tough. My first year we went 4-8.
Mm-hmm.
My second year we went 6-6. My coach that recruited me, he got fired. And then Coach Moore came in and he kind of changed the culture a little bit. So it was a little shaky a little bit, but toward the end, we definitely was getting guys out.
Oh, that's dope. You know, I know there's a known rivalry, UCLA, USC.
Yep.
You know, how was the atmosphere during those games?
Oh man, it was crazy, man. It was really fun. Like playing either both the Rose Bowl or Coliseum. It was just a vibe because the city come out, it's always packed. You know, a lot of people on SC you either grew up with, you played against when either played with or you played against your, you know, majority of your life. Mm-hmm. So the rivalry gets real. You know, we talk a lot of stuff. We not friends that week. And then whoever wins, you got them bragging rights for the rest of the year. Yeah. And it was we only beat SC my last year. Like we got stomped my other few years, so I got to beat them one time, which was cool.
Is it like if we don't win any other game that season, we gotta win that one?
You got to, yeah. That's like the playoffs. Like we can go 1-11 if we beat SC. Then that's all that matters. That's all that. I mean, you don't circle one game, but you know you are circling that game for sure. Yeah. But yeah, if you win that game, yeah, you good. And if you have a good game on that game, you a legend for sure.
For sure. Do you have any memorable stories from those days?
Playing football
against UC?
Yeah. Shoot, I hate to say it. My junior year, we got smacked. We lost 50-0. That was terrible. I hate to say I'm part of that team, but yeah, my second year, my senior year, excuse me, we beat SC. We was in the rain. My boy Anthony Barr hit Matt Barkley. He couldn't even finish the game after that. Yeah. But yeah, just fun, man. Like just the trash talking, the competitive nature, and yeah, just like I said, whoever wins that game, you could talk mess for a whole year. Yeah.
Any stories in the locker room?
Oh yeah, plenty, man. It's the locker room is like it's a sacred place, but you know it's fun. Like we just cracking jokes all the time, making fun of each other. Like nobody's safe in the locker room. Like you better not come in there with no messed up haircut or no whack fit. You better have no skid marks in your drawers. Like none of that. Like you better come correct. But you know it's you know we brothers. You know we make fun of each other. We fight. Yeah. You know we compete. But yeah, locker room is good time, especially after a victory. After we win, we always turn up. We sing the fight song. Yeah. Throw water and drinks in the air. We go crazy.
Oh, that's dope. So. Quick question. Where did the nickname Bundles come from?
That's my boy Serge, man. He called me Bundles. I say for bundles of cash, but he say Bundles, I'm a big dude. So he say, you know, he's called me Bundles. But yeah, that's my boy Serge, man. Shout out Dollar Bill.
Oh, that's dope, man. After UCLA,
yep,
you attended the Rams minicamp.
Raiders.
Oh, yep. Raiders minicamp.
Yep. I wish the Rams, I would have been cool.
So the Raiders minicamp.
Yep.
How was that?
Man, it was cool, man. It was surreal because it's like this what you work for your whole life to get to this point. Yeah. And man, it was really cool. Got to go. They was in Oakland at the time, so got to go up to Oakland. Got to go to the facilities. You know, put on the helmet, put on the practice jersey. You know, go out there, run around. Got the playbook, you know, it felt real for 3 days, and then it was over, back to reality.
Oh, wow. Man, do you think if you would have went pro, do you think that the opportunity in acting would have happened the way it did?
Oh no chance. Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, if I was made a team, yeah, I wouldn't even have probably even went on the audition. Honestly, I'd have been like, oh, this is what I want to do. Yeah. I'm gonna go for this.
Nah, that's dope. So you mentioned HBO Ballers.
Yep, shot callers.
What was it like being on HBO Ballers and working with Dwayne Johnson?
Oh man, I can't even put into words. Like it's crazy. Like it was like every day I had to pinch myself. Like, is this real? Like I thought it was a dream. I thought I was like gonna wake up and be back in the bed, sleep, depressed. But man, it was an honor to work for such a prestigious network like HBO. They always winning Emmys and got some of the best. I think some of the best content out to this day. And to work with Dwayne was an honor too. Like, you know, it was one of my childhood, like, I ain't gonna say heroes, but one of my childhood people I used to look up to. Like I loved wrestling. I loved watching WWE or WWF. And yeah, it was just crazy. It was surreal to like meet him in person, man. And he's such a nice guy, such a kind guy. Yeah. And it was really cool to work with him. Really cool to work for HBO, be in Miami, to be able to do what I love. Like it didn't feel like work, like, you know. And that was kind of what I was aiming for when I got out of school, to do something I love, and it didn't feel like work.
No, that's dope. How did that opportunity come about?
Man, just one, through the grace of God, you know, for one. Two, my university, UCLA, and three, just networking. I kept in contact with some of my coaches. Went up there, how to after I got cut, was just trying to figure out like what the hell am I about to do right now? Yeah. And I had to throw my pride to the side, go up to my school, ask my coaches for help. They sent me an email randomly one day, like they wanted football players to audition for this new show. And I called my pops actually. I was like, Pops, you know what you think about this? He was just like, shit, like what the hell else are you doing, man? Like the worst they're gonna say is no. He told me Samuel Jackson used to be a crackhead before he was acting. And I'm like, what? Like, I was like, that's crazy. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And just went for it, you know, just sometimes you gotta jump off that cliff and just see what's at the bottom of it.
Nah, for sure. That's dope. It's dope how everything aligned.
Yeah, it did. It was just surreal because what I wanted to do football-wise, I didn't get it. But God is like, you know what? I'm gonna cast you as a football player and you're gonna play what you want it to be.
That's dope.
And then my uncle, I remember when we had when the show came out, we didn't have a premiere, so my family did a watching party for me. And my uncle, he was just like, shit, you still technically on Sundays, like you're not playing football on Sundays, but the show was on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And he's like, man, you still on Sundays doing this. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, definitely. When you put it in perspective, you still got what you want in a different way. And it was
a blessing, man. I thank God every day still. Like, It's crazy. Like I'm still monetizing off that, you know?
Oh yeah. And y'all did 5 seasons.
Yeah, we did 5 seasons, man. You know, could have did more, but it's all good. Everything come to an end, they say. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
What was your most memorable season?
Season 1.
Season
1, just because it was just all new. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was happening. My first time acting. Yeah. And I was just soaking it all in. My first time in Miami. I'll probably say season 1 and 2. Season 1, it was new. Nobody knew us. But season 2, when we came back to Miami, shit, everybody knew about the show. Yeah. So we was getting love. Like I could go anywhere. Love. It was crazy.
I believe it, man. I remember being out with you a couple times, people coming up to you.
Yeah, it was love. But yeah, season 1, man, was so it was just amazing because it's just soaking everything in, trying to learn as much as I could.
That's dope, man. Do you have any funny or entertaining behind the scenes stories you can share?
Oh yeah, for sure. Shoot. One was, I got a few. Like one was the first day we was doing like the first episode. Cause the pilot, I kind of was cool. I knew my lines because every audition I would do the same scene. Mm-hmm. So this was like brand new, like finally getting a script. So we acting and they say action and I'm the first person supposed to talk. And like, nothing came to mind. I just drew a blank. I'm just froze. And then Dwayne in the scene, so I'm looking in his eyes, and that didn't help me out either. So I'm panicking. I'm like, oh shit. So then I have to go to the side. I said, cut, like, and I go to the side, and Dwayne's all like, he like put me on. He's like, you don't have to say cut. Like, we got a casting coordinator. You can just yell out line, and they'll give you a line. Cause sometimes you just need to like hear the first part and then come right back.
Gotcha.
So I was like, dang, like, I didn't know about none of that. Like like I said, I'm learning as I go.
Yeah.
And then, he took me to the side, gave me a little pep talk. You just like, man, like, you got it. We believe in you. Like,
Yeah.
if you here for a reason. So I was like, okay, like, let's go. And then another time, shoot, we playing basketball. We got a scene, we all playing basketball. And Dwayne, he come, and I could tell he can't hoop at all because his shoes is tied too tight. He ain't got no basketball shoes. And you get a ball, you gonna shoot. Like, if it's a ball right here and it's a basket, you gonna shoot it. Like, that's just natural. So my boy London, he passed Dwayne the ball and he ducked. I said, this man don't play no basketball. I said, yeah. If I ain't picking you for no team, like, I'm gonna pick you last, Dwayne. But yeah, man, honestly, every moment up there was an experience. My folks got to come on set. They got to watch me work, and I would go myself and watch too. Like, it was every time I was up there, it was always an experience.
That's real dope, man. I thought, Dwayne Johnson can maybe lay up or something.
Nothing. Yeah, I could tell because he played football in real life too.
Yeah.
I said, oh yeah, he a power rusher, he a bull rusher. He ain't got no finesse, nothing. He ain't got no hips, paws. He just straight bull.
Dang. Well, that's good to know, man. So as being a main cast member on a major production, what kind of treatment did you receive?
Shit, A1. It was crazy. Like, I go up, you need anything, Mr. Carter? Moving around, snacks.
Yeah.
Shit, it's raining. Somebody holding an umbrella for me. I'm like, I can hold my own umbrella. But I said, but that's their job. It's crazy. We about to go on the take. Somebody brushing my hair. I'm like, shoot, I could keep doing this. Like, this cool. And then, like, when we was working, we was going to like some of the top restaurants, top spots like in Miami and LA, and in LA. So I would meet the people there, network with them. So when we didn't work, I would go, hit them up. They would show love too. But it was A1. HBO, I was spoiled, like, cause I've done stuff since then. I'm like, yeah, this ain't HBO. This is different.
You definitely got used to it over the seasons.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like UCLA, they treat us pretty good too. But yeah, HBO, yeah, they got it. Like they do it right. They do it right.
Now I gotta ask you this: did y'all get the same service as Dwayne Johnson?
Oh hell no. Nah. I wish. Like he had his own trailer.
Yeah.
He had his own, like he did his makeup in his own place. He had a Winnebago. I said, like he showed up right when we was about to start. Like everybody else, we got to be there 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. He strolled in by 11 o'clock, 11:30. Don't have to rehearse. He gets straight to it. But he the man, so that's how it should be.
Nah, that's pretty dope. Like, did any endorsements come from Ballers?
A little. I mean, yeah, it was definitely relationships. Like, nothing like Nike or Jordan or something I wish, but definitely met a lot of plugs. Definitely met a lot of people that did some business with down the line. People would always send me products and send me stuff as well, just for a post or on social media. So yeah, definitely was like different, all type of opportunities for sure.
I think that's dope. With 2023 having a writer's strike, how did that impact you?
Man, it was shit. It impacted everybody, but it definitely impacted me because, I mean, honestly, COVID impacted me and then the strike, but it was tough because it was just no work. Like, I was damn near about to start Uber eating and door dashing in a minute. I said, this is crazy, but it just was tough because it's just like, man, like it wasn't like no way to compete. Like I'm cool with auditioning, maybe not getting a part, but just not even having the opportunity to like even like create or make any art. It was just tough, but it just made me like think out the box. Okay, what else can I do? What else is there for me to do? And just made me just tap in to my network and just see like what else was out there during my downtime.
Was the strike specific to television or both televisions and movies?
It was for both.
For both.
It was for television. It was for actors, writers, producers, even people that, you know, behind the scenes, the cameraman, the grip people, the hair and makeup, like it affected everybody.
Yeah. So if you didn't get into football or acting, what career would you have right now?
Man, that's a great question. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I was a kid, I really didn't like know what I wanted to be. Some kids were they like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. But I think probably like, I like to help people out.
Yeah.
Like something with like, I don't know, I just like to help people out, put them in positions to better themselves. So
something in that.
I don't know if that's like counselor or I ain't gonna say psychiatrist, but maybe like some type of therapist or something.
Yeah, I feel that. You've been around a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities. Has anybody left you starstruck?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dwayne, Mark Wahlberg, Will Smith, LeBron James. You know, everybody. I mean, I'm fans.
Yeah.
So I'm always like starstruck, but I always just come up, say what's up. But it's just crazy when they be like I love your work too.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, man, that's fire. Like I'm showing you love, and then they show love back, which is you know, it's amazing.
Is there any celebrity that you would like to meet that you hadn't already?
Halle Berry for sure. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. I still never met Denzel. I wanted to meet Denzel because JD was on the show with me, but his pops never came on set.
Yeah.
But I was like, JD, is pops coming on set? I asked him one time. He said, hell no. I said, all right, never mind.
And JD's John David Washington.
Yeah, John David, yep.
No, that's dope. What are the kind of outline it for actors or upcoming actors? Like, what are some of the downfalls to the industry?
Rejection, for one. Rejection is just not knowing like sometime when that next gig is gonna come. Yeah. As well, just the uncertainty. How you say that?
Uncertainty.
Something like that. Yeah. Uncertainty, yeah. But yeah, just the not knowing like what's next. Yeah. And also I just think like the business side of like acting, like with anything, like you got when you on set and working, that's cool. But like when you get off set, like just how to handle your affairs, how to handle your finances, the networking side, and just meeting people.
Yeah.
And then just the competition, like everybody wants to be. A lot of people want to be actors,
especially in LA.
Yeah. So it's just the competition.
Yeah. For up and coming actors who are grinding right now.
Yep.
What's some words of motivation you can give to them?
Just keep going, never give up, don't quit. Keep working on your craft. Put your 10,000 hours in. Yeah. For sure. And then just don't take no for an answer. It might be a no with them, but that's all right. That don't mean it's a no at all. They just might not get the vision or get what you're doing.
Yeah, that's real. You got an upcoming movie.
Yep.
Toxic Harmony.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it without giving too much away?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be on. It's to be original. It's a movie about the music industry. One of my co-stars, and she's my girlfriend, and I'm her manager in the movie. But she's an up-and-coming artist, looking to sign with a record label. Things don't really work out as she signs with a label, doesn't work out as planned. And it just shows you kind of the ins and outs of like how kind of shady the music industry can be sometimes, especially for a female artist.
Yeah. Did y'all shoot that in California?
Yeah, we shot in LA, man. Shot it fast too in 3 weeks.
Oh wow. Yeah,
we shot it all in LA.
When should we expect it?
It's supposed to be late July, August. So this summer.
Okay. I think that's dope. We'll go ahead and start wrapping it up, but where can everybody find you?
Man, you can find me on Instagram, Donovan W. Carter. You can find me on Twitter, DC So Fly 90. You can find me on Twitch as well. I'm a gamer. I stream sometime. DC So Fly as well.
Cool. Anything else you wanna add?
Yeah, man, just keep your head up, keep going, never give up. God is amazing. I hope y'all have a great day. Appreciate you having me on here, Brian. Always, man, it's love.
Always.
And yeah, and if you're in LA, come check out my spot, The Hideaway, as well. I got a restaurant that I'm involved in. It's Mexican food. It's in Beverly Hills. It's phenomenal. Come check it out. Tell them Donovan sent you, and chips and water on me.
Who else are you in business with on that restaurant?
Oh man, DJ Paul, Mario, Evan Ross, Ryan Philippe. It's been cool. It's been a journey, man. Restaurant business is tricky, but it's been amazing to say I'm a part of it though.
Oh, that's dope. Any last shout outs?
Yeah, man. Shout out UCLA. Man, shout out my pops, my moms. Shout out the bros. Shout out everybody, man.
Shout out everybody, man. We live. We lit. Let's get it, man. Moves in Motion with Brian Luther King. We out.
Yes, sir.
Pockets on jigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man.